Hey everybody, I'm Sly.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Jordan.
And so E3's finished. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. Fucking Matt, what it's been a while.
It's been a while, dude. To be honest, it doesn't surprise me that we're like half stage fright right now.
No,
the boys are back in town.
Exactly. Yep. It's been like fucking 2 years since I posted clips.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 years. No, it's been over 2 years. My last was around the release of Dark Souls, which is around April.
Okay, and I haven't done anything since
like 2 years ago.
It's been a while since I've done something in general. So
you've been dark.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Matt, what's something that stood out to you in particular about E3 this year?
There's too much shit that doesn't stick out.
Yeah.
Or rather, there's too much shit that sticks out in the first place. I'm going to save the best for last, but I'd say probably legitimately the game that isn't the one we'll save for last that I'm the most excited for is actually Fallout 76.
Why is that?
Yeah, I was about to say, out of curiosity,
Fuck you, Sly. That game looks like shit.
There's a lot of people that are like, oh my god, this game is going to be terrible because it's not the thing they think it might be. It's going to be using the Fallout 4 engine, which is why they're able to make it so quickly. The map's going to be
that.
4 times bigger than Fallout 4, which was already big, which is not necessarily a selling point. We don't know how full it's going to be, but they said they're going to basically give it the attention that they gave Fallout 4, so it should be reasonable. And
I was gonna say, wasn't Fallout 4 didn't people say it wasn't really completely finished?
I don't know. There were some things about it that I wasn't a fan of, like the dialogue system and how they did skills and shit, and a couple other things here and there. But overall, it was a good.
Yeah, that's really
Fallout
not going to
game,
be a thing in this game.
This one it's multiplayer is the big thing about it. Everybody's going to connect to servers when you play. It's going to be always online. Even when you can play this entirely single player, but even when you play, all the people like human characters are all going to be actual people. They haven't necessarily.
Honestly, I really, really like the direction they're going at with this game. I think that while it's probably not going to be amazing in terms of what happens, I think that it's just really funny. The kind of cavalier attitude that they're giving the game. You know what? Just drop a bunch of people in a game.
Yeah.
And let them just see what happens.
Let's have our Fallout game, but make it multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna do. And
it's kind of like Rust.
A lot of people are saying it's gonna be like Rust, but it's
or like a Minecraft server.
Something, yeah. They're not so. And then one of the big things they say is that basically they're taking risks with this, which is good. I like people taking risks. Don't want the same exact Fallout all the time, but this is going to be like a side/spin-off project, so it's not going to represent the direction that Fallout in general is going towards in the future, because we're still going to get Fallout 5. This isn't going to be Fallout 5. This is a branch off of the main path.
It kind of fits the spot of basically what, as far as I understand it, Fallout New Vegas.
Sort of, yeah. Made by a side project, yeah. Except for that.
Well, I kind of see New Vegas as just really almost like an expansion to Fallout 3, almost. This I feel it's really just a spin-off game. It's
like a side project spin-off game. And there's a lot of good shit that I'm excited for, and there's a lot of bad information going out everywhere. I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and one guy who's all about that jam. There is I have to watch it myself, but I watched a Todd Howard interview that they had at E3 after the Bethesda conference that cleared some things up for me. But apparently there's a 40-minute no-clip documentary out on YouTube right now that gives you a lot of extra information about the game and gives you a better feel of the direction that they're going in. And eventually, they're not going to have it at launch, but eventually they're we do still understand our modding community, how big they are. So it's not going to be on launch, but eventually they'll release basically private servers so you can basically mod the game yourself and then play privately with people.
That's good.
Which means
that's actually very interesting to go
if you
with that.
yeah, if in sense, like I said, even when you play single player, there's going to be other people. Just wait until they implement private servers and then just buy the game then when it's probably even cheaper and play your little single player world all by yourself if that's the experience you want. But
see
it
the
problem.
options. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it gives you the options if that's the case.
Yeah,
like it's definitely one of those things that we haven't really seen all that much customization as far as that goes.
Yeah.
But do we know, just because it's something that worries me now recently with all of them coming out, do we know if it's going the direction of games like PUBG and Fortnite?
It's not going to be.
No.
It's not going to be a battle royale game.
Yeah, no.
You get to play with like up to 4 people, and it's basically just like playing Fallout by yourself with friends.
They said that there will be dozens of people in a server, so we're talking like at least 24 people
exactly
per server. So that's 24 human people that you could run into at any point in this map that's 4 times bigger than Fallout 4.
Yeah, so it's pretty big and really nice. And they've got like the base building stuff that they're gonna have. Is basically you have this object, it's called a camp as an acronym. You put it down and you can build a settlement. It's like anywhere you put the thing down. And then it's like you can pick the camp back up and like apparently like the settlement you made goes with it, so you can put that camp back down and then your settlement that you built comes back up. So you can like take your camp anywhere you want to go and just drop off your settlement when you need to like start crafting shit and stuff again. Which is really cool for me. So, because like I've always liked the idea of games like this where you go out and get resources, and having a mobile base instead of having to trek all the way back to wherever the hell you are, especially when you have big spaces like this. So like games like Astroneer and Minecraft or No Man's Sky, instead of having a base where all of your shit is, I like all of my shit being in one place, going where I go, and I like the idea of like putting a box down and my base just popping out of it.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I think that the thing that appeals to me the most about this game is the whole nuke system.
What?
Well, the thing is,
so
we're not exactly sure.
Jordan?
I don't think I did because that's
okay,
why
so
I'm kind of asking why.
I can explain some of this.
You can explain.
Because I feel like I have the most information about it.
Okay,
probably.
But it's just there will be difficult enemies around the maps that you can kill, and when you kill them, sometimes they'll drop a piece of a code. You assemble a full code, and there are a couple like nuclear missile silos on the map. There's like 5 of them or something like that, and you bring them to the silo and use the code to launch nukes on parts of the map.
Yeah,
and now
you can literally do whatever you want with these nukes.
Yeah, but what I think the purpose of the nukes is, I don't know if you can like drop them on people or whatever, because like they're trying to avoid a whole griefing aspect, because they've said multiple times they don't want like a griefy like experience. But
I thought that was the point.
Kind of, well, but like you drop these nukes, and what it does is it creates end game enemies and resources for you to go get. So you drop the nuke, and then your group goes to where you drop the nuke to get these resources and end game equipment. And you fight these really hard enemies. So it's kind of like almost Destiny.
If there happens to be a rival settlement there, you know, it's not a big deal. You know, they can get over it.
I don't know if you're gonna like destroy the actual settlement or not, because like the way the camps are supposed to work is like it saves what your settlement is, so like you just probably like force them to move somewhere or something.
I think that's fine. I think that if you can move settlements, then I think the settlements should be easily destroyable.
I don't know, because you can set up turrets and stuff and defend it and stuff.
By that I mean like they have their settlement already like saved or something.
Yeah, and then you can just
if it gets destroyed, then they can just put it back up. But
yeah,
they still have to put it back up. Like it's still a nuisance. but they didn't really lose anything. It's just funny that they got nuked.
Yeah,
and I think that I love that.
The way that we're talking about it, and they're like, because like since everybody is like a player, like how are they going to do like factions and stuff? And the way Todd says, is like if you want the Minutemen, make the Minutemen be the people that go around and help out other people. If you want to be like, this is my settlement and build a fucking town and then just defend your town and do commerce and stuff with people and like have it a town that people can go to and stuff.
Yeah, that idea is actually really, really good, and I appreciate that. Mind you, I'm not a huge Fallout guy or in Bethesda in general.
Neither am I.
But it does sound very, very interesting. It's just the only reason I mentioned earlier was because the way you were describing the game kind of felt like you were trying to talk about one of the Battle Royale games. So I'm glad that they're not going
No, it's not Battle Royale.
Because we have so many of those right now.
Oh, they're still coming. They'll still be coming.
No. It's more of a Rust than a PUBG. Like, you're not dropped into a map and then everyone has to kill each other. It's really, you're dropped into a map and you can either kill each other or work together just to... Yeah. It's like a Minecraft server.
Yeah, and you can still queue up with friends and stuff. But except for, like, destroying trees for resources to make a gun, you kind of find guns off of the things you loot and kill. Because there's still going to be like robots and ghouls and mutants and monsters and stuff, but the people are going to be players. So there's
like Borderlands-esque type of loot system.
Kind of. It's literally, if you've ever played Fallout, loot system is going to be like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You're going to find loot. You're going to find loot in containers and on bodies and stuff. It's
like a Western RPG.
Yeah.
It's
and the way skills are going to work in this game is that as you level up, you get points for like skill cards, and you can buy these skill cards, and then you can only equip so many skill cards at a time, but you can swap them out whenever you want. So as you level up, you buy more skill cards. So when you play with multiple people, you can be like, all right, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And what do you want to do? And everybody like looks at the skill cards they have. So, like, you have the one guy that can hack computers and another guy that can pick locks and one guy that's good at explosives or another that's good at guns or energy weapons and stuff like that. So, you can have your people, like, focus, like, kind of hone in on the types of things or their types of playstyles and stuff.
Yeah.
Do I think it's kind of stupid? Yes, I want my old skill systems where, like, every other level I get to pick another skill, but... At the same time, maybe I should also just like sit down and shut up and try something new. So
that's one of those things where you're going out of your comfort zone. So it's like, no, I don't like that. But at the same time, do you think the point of that is that they're trying to push towards team play?
I think they're just trying something new. They just want that they want to bring that multiplayer experience, like all the experience we get with playing a Fallout game with friends. That's the point.
I feel like it's partly an experiment.
Yeah, exactly. This is a risk that they're taking, and I appreciate them for taking that risk. It keeps things from getting stale.
I hope that they don't release it like $60. Like, I would buy it, but I wouldn't buy it for full price personally. I would buy it for like $40.
Understandable.
That's the only thing that I'm thinking.
I would probably buy it. I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, you're gonna buy it.
It's my jam. Playing this game, I already love Fallout. Playing this game with friends is great. Like, I already have.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I already have like 230 hours in Fallout 4, and that was my least favorite Fallout. Like, I beat New Vegas on 360, and then I have 76 hours on PC, and I never beat it on PC. So like. Probably throw on like 200 hours.
There's so much replay value in these Bethesda games because of mods and all that stuff.
Exactly.
There's so much value in it.
And just imagine modded Fallout with friends is the greatest thing that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I can see that.
But
anyway, we should move on from Fallout.
Yeah. I already spent like too long on it. Like 15 minutes on Fallout already.
Yeah. Anyway, let's. I personally, the thing. This is going to be kind of weird to say, but the thing. If I were to rank the things that I'm most looking forward to, it would be like Smash, and then this game, Sekiro. I'm really, really looking forward to this fucking game.
Yes, I'm excited to see.
I think so. What's up, Jordan?
Oh, I was just going to say, is this the one that... correct me if I'm wrong, because I did kind of miss most of it. Is this the one that looks like Samurai Dark Souls?
Yeah, well, that's it. That is what it is. It's made
okay.
It's made by Miyazaki. It's the guy. It's the guy that made Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne.
Okay,
and
fair enough.
I think it looks so cool.
It looks sick.
I cannot overstate enough how genius this guy is at making video games. Bloodborne is a masterpiece. It really is.
Have you heard how the how the combat system is going to work in terms of health and stuff?
It seems to. I haven't really done any research into it other than watching the trailer a few times.
Okay,
but as far as I understand, you die once and then you come back.
Apparently, I don't know anything about that. But in terms of combat, they're basically moving away from health bars and stuff. So
really,
basically, the way they want to make combat feel more like sword play. So when you're fighting, enemies will block your attacks, but they lose posture.
Oh shit! It's Skyward Sword.
Oh god, no!
Never mind.
No, it's
this
not
game.
That.
I don't want to play it anymore.
You have your block buttons and shit. So you block attacks, and the enemies block your attacks, but as they block your attacks, they lose posture, and when all the posture runs out, you can get hit by a finisher. So,
okay.
And the same goes for you. Oh,
that's crazy.
But if you can perfect block, which is similar to parrying, then you don't lose any posture and they lose posture instead. So it feels a lot more like
God.
It feels a lot more like sword fighting, because sword fighting usually goes until when the blade finally hits true. That's usually when the fight is over. Blades clash until you create that opening you need to kill somebody.
Wow, that's really cool. That's awesome.
So,
and that on top of all of these grappling hook things
hand,
and
the axe
pulling axes out of your arms,
folding rice hat fan.
Yeah, dude.
Another one. He fucking spreads fireworks out because he startles the horse with it. And another one, he has a fucking cannon, a little hand cannon on his arm.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was in promotional imagery. He has a cannon.
Oh, okay.
He has a little cannon mounted to the arm.
The thing about that trailer that got me the most excited was the bit where he's fighting the guy on a horse, and he jumps 20 feet to the left.
Yeah.
He just jumps. And I don't know what it is about that, but the idea of just jumping around in a Dark Souls style combat system.
It's slower than Bloodborne, but it's faster than Dark Souls because you can't block.
Yeah.
But if you notice, there's a symbol on the left before he jumps. That symbol shows up, basically letting him know there's an attack coming, and then he jumps and then he throws the spear. So there was a preemptive dodge, which is super hype, and also the fact that spear was on a rope, so you could just pull it right back. That's cool.
Yeah, that's man. I don't know. I can't wait to play this game. It just looks so good. It looks so good to me.
Oh, I'm super excited for that. That one and what was the other one? Ghost of Tsushima or whatever it is.
Oh yeah. All of these samurai games.
I haven't seen enough come out of that one that makes it interesting. The combat, sure, but what would really get it for me is if you make it more. Who was making that one? Sucker Punch. That's right. Make it. They made Infamous and they made Sly Cooper and a couple other great fucking games. If you pull off some sort of Sucker Punch made the Sly Cooper series.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they made Sly Cooper first, and then they moved on to Infamous and stuff. But throw in some fucking Japanese lore powers. That'll get me hooked into that game because it looks almost more like the generic kind of things.
Yeah, I don't know. Ghost of Tsushima, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Tsushima,
it looks brilliant though. Like that the fight really they had with all the leaves and stuff, and they're kicking out all the leaves out of the way, and there was like a leaf falling, but it got like blown away because they were fighting near it and shit. The physics and stuff looked beautiful.
The thing that it reminded me of the most was it looked like an Arkham game, but with swords, and that makes me excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that did look really, really good. That's the other one, right? That's Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because that looked fantastic. Because I was actually really excited when I was watching that trailer. Because it looks, mind you, I'm gonna say this probably with a grain of salt, but it looks like they actually managed to get the Arkham system to work with something that's not fists.
Well, I don't think that would be particularly hard, personally.
But it's not Shadow of Mordor.
Right, yeah.
That's
not countering.
That's not... Yeah, that's the...
It
that's
might
the
be
thing,
countering.
After a while, I got really, really extremely tired of Shadow of Mordor's combat because it wasn't the combat system that I was used to, going from Arkham, going straight to that. I know they're very identical, but to the point of it got really extremely boring, whereas in Arkham, it was like I was always engaged in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got better. They got better in Shadow of War.
Something we should keep in mind. It is E3, and that game looked a little bit too good. I think that it's not going to look anything like that when it.
You mean it was too shiny?
Nothing like it was. It looks too good. Like the transitions from cutscenes and I don't know. I some of that it looks like it wouldn't.
Well, I mean, like
it didn't look like a game that actually was being played.
I don't know, man. Dude, have you played God of War?
Apparently, God of War looks really, really good.
God of War. I have
not played it.
God of War looks fantastic. The game plays like if you were to play it from beginning to end in one go, it's as if it was a movie done in all in one take. Everything is like super seamless. So like, and it looks beautiful the whole goddamn time. And so like this game being that pretty, I can see it being that pretty. I
don't know.
Might have some problems chugging along, but
we'll see.
We'll have to. I can see because the only issue I had with it was it seemed like there was a whole maybe this is the wrong word to use, but it looked like the landscape and everything was super shiny. Like there was bloom everywhere.
Too much bloom.
It's
way too much.
Everything had a reflective surface to it.
Whenever I play,
it looked really good.
Whenever I play a game on PC, motion blur and bloom are the first two things to go.
Yep. Yep.
Usually,
I don't even look at a game like if I go into the options and I see bloom, I'm like off. I don't even look at the game.
No, neither do I. I have motion blur and bloom are the first two fucking things to go. I can't stand them.
And if that, I hope, for lack of a better way to put it, I hope this game doesn't. That's not a permanent feature because it was super, super, super shiny.
They're just gonna walk around blind the whole game.
I think it worked fine, but
it was great for the presentation.
Yeah, that's probably what it was for.
I especially loved the skin flute solo that they had before the
oh my god!
I think that went on for about like a minute and a half too long or more.
Yeah.
Can I just mention and this is probably something we're going to talk about in the near future here, but can I just say that God, why?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Who thought that this was a good idea?
They were going for an artsy feel or some shit. I don't know. It's dumb.
The problem
was filler. Everyone, let's be honest, it was filler. They only had 4 games to show.
Yes.
They were just filling things up.
We were just we just want games, guys. Come on, just give us games. Have this Japanese flute.
They had the guy with the banjo before.
Yeah, it's got the way you came.
Whatever. Anyway, how do you guys feel about Kingdom Hearts 3?
It's finally coming, and we actually have a release date. And holy shit, Pirate World, they actually look like human beings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
I saw the cast lineup. I'm like, holy shit, I know exactly who each of you are. Like, you look really fucking good.
I can actually tell.
This game looks really fucking good.
Everything they show about Kingdom Hearts 3 just gets me so excited.
Yeah, like, and now, today, I'm just like, okay, I'm like, you didn't have to give me 3 trailers, but now I can push it to the back of my mind and not think about it until January.
Basically, yeah.
We actually have a day.
Yep.
I'm and to think that, like, if you think about it, Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't know how many worlds it had, but probably at least 10. Mm-hmm. And you visited the worlds twice in Kingdom Hearts 2. So if they're doing the same thing, then this game is going to be loaded with content.
Oh yeah.
And it really doesn't feel like it right now.
Well,
now it feels like it's just you know, I don't know. I mean, we still have like a Big Hero 6 world that they haven't shown us yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like the game might be too small.
I don't know. But like, let me see. When did Dream Drop Distance come out?
That was like 2012, 13.
2012. Sounds about
11.
Sounds about right because Bailey and I played at the same time.
Yeah, 2012. That was the last like 6 years ago, dude. They've been probably working on this game for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, you're right.
And God of War, they've been working on since like 5 or 6 years, which means they've probably been working on this game since the PS4 came out.
Pretty much, yeah.
And before. So like, because like that's what God of War's development time was, and God of War is like, if not for Monster Hunter World, God of War is Game of the Year.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Speaking of Monster Hunter World,
I hope they put in a Star Wars world. That's all.
My thing is, I'm gonna be quite. I'm gonna be quite sad because we are missing a very important voice now, which is kind of disappointing.
Oh,
to me,
yeah, that's true.
Leonard
Nimoy.
Hopefully, rest in peace, mind you. But we're going to be missing a very important voice for this game, and I hope
have they
that they
replaced him
found.
yet?
I was about to say I hope they found a very good replacement because it's going to be really, really hard. To
like
replace that voice.
Master Xehanort's voice was so different. Like I don't see anyone replacing it.
Oh, I didn't realize he passed away.
Yeah, he passed away 4 years ago?
Shit.
Something like that, yeah.
So
it was 2 Star Trek movies ago.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because
it's been a while.
But
it's been a while, dude.
You said you wanted Star Wars World. I'm just like, just give me a Cantina band summon.
God damn it.
I just want a lightsaber Keyblade.
Yes, give me a lightsaber Keyblade.
I don't care. I want a Star Wars based something in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Let me summon Luke Skywalker.
Or summon Yoda or a stormtrooper. I don't care.
Yeah.
Dude.
Have to summon Yoda where he just rides on my back.
I want a lightsaber style Keyblade, especially since the Keyblade switching system is so like dynamic in the game. I don't know if you guys know anything about that.
Nope.
No, I've been trying to you know what? I've been trying to stay a little bit more blind because I just want to watch it on my own time or just wait till the game comes out.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to sit and discover the game.
Would you rather me not spoil just a gameplay mechanic?
Sure, go ahead. That's fine.
Go
as
ahead.
long as we're not talking story, I guess it's okay.
No. Well, okay, so in Kingdom Hearts 3, you can on your D-pad left and right switch keyblades. So and each keyblade will have like a different like limit break and a different link or something like that. I don't know what they're calling them, but it will so say you have like an Aladdin keyblade and metal chocobo or something, and you can't choose between the two. You literally don't have to. You can just swap between them, and they'll give you different powers and all that stuff.
That's hype.
All right,
they'll have
awesome.
different magic stats or whatever, but you can still swap between them. And I think you can switch between 3. I think there are 3 keyblades you can have equipped at one time.
That's pretty good.
That is cool. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Especially when some of those keyblades can be just completely different weapons, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Mind you, though, I will bring something up, though. I know That it was in the trailer, so it's nothing surprising. Do we think that this is going to be some of the characters are coming back from Birth by Sleep? Because I remember seeing vaguely that what was his name? Vanitas is coming back.
Vanitas. So Jordan, you never finished Dream Drop Distance, did you?
I did not. No. After we talked about it a long time ago, I never even touched it.
Aqua got Norded.
Shut up. So, oh my God, it's so hard to explain, Jordan.
Don't bother. Just it's just one of those things that I noticed, and I was like, "Why is he there?" But it'll come to me.
Basically, there's 13 pieces of Xehanort, and Vanitas is one of them.
Yeah, we knew that. Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing that happened.
You did know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I just was surprised that he was there at all.
Vanitas is there because Xehanort, because Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, because Xehanort,
exactly.
But yeah, okay, no, I understand.
Precisely.
Basically, it's a simple explanation to something that's something very complicated.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fair enough then. But yeah, no, it's just there's certain things that I noticed in the trailer, and I was like, why? Like, why is this a thing right now? Why is he here? And then maybe that's because I didn't play Dream Drop Distance. That's probably the issue.
It's not the only thing that they explain, as far as I remember, in Dream Drop Distance as to why Vanitas is there is because they're gathering 13 pieces of darkness or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly why.
Because Kingdom Hearts.
Won't. Because Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel like I have a pretty solid understanding of Kingdom Hearts, and I don't even know. I don't know.
Am I the only one that wasn't super upset that? And mind you, I know it's a meme going around like crazy. I wasn't super upset to know that Aqua turned, or appears she turned.
Well, we don't really know.
It appears. That's why I use the word appears.
We'll see the game.
I'm not upset about it. I mean, obviously...
A lot of people were raging, so that's why I was curious on whether I was the only one.
Well, I mean, think about it. Let me think about it. Where was she?
She was in Kingdom Hearts. She was actually in the Realm of Darkness.
Exactly. And you expect her to come out unscathed?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Like, she's been there since... she's been there since Birth by Sleep, and
you're gonna fucking go in. You're gonna fight her. It's gonna be a bitch of a fight. Simple and Clean's gonna play. You're gonna cry, and then everything's gonna be okay because you jam a keyblade into her chest and unlock her heart and save her.
Yeah, it's something like that.
I mean, that's what's going to.
And then you can character swap into Aqua, and then she takes over the campaign, and then you just play as her for the rest of the game.
This I'm okay with.
I don't like that.
I am no longer okay with this.
Canceling my pre-order right now.
Shit. I'm sorry. I broke NDA. Damn it.
Good going, dude.
Damn it.
Squeenix is going to get pissed.
Yes.
What is a game from E3 this year that you're looking forward to? Talk about it.
Let's see.
Tell me.
So we're talking non-Smash, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. We'll save Smash for last.
Okay. So
for the last 3 hours.
I think probably would be just because of how big it was in my life, and just because it is big for my group of friends. Probably Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it that they announced? I understand that Vesperia is a game that has existed, but I don't understand what this is.
The easy explanation is that back when it released on the Xbox 360 over here in the West, it was under an exclusivity deal with Microsoft for a launch title for the Xbox 360 from Namco Bandai. And Xbox proceeded to rush the game. And to have it on for launch, right? So what happened was, when that happened, there was a lot of cut content from the Xbox 360 version that we received in the West, which then was proceeded to be released when it was ready on the PS3 in Japan. So what basically the new one is, it is finally a version that we're going to get with the extra cut content, which was actually important to the story that we never got. Because Microsoft was like, okay, we need you to have this done right now. And they're like, we're not done yet. and they're like, we don't care. So basically, Definitive Edition is going to add two full character arcs, because we're gaining 2 characters, and we're gaining all of their side quests, all of their story, and on top of that, we're getting more arts, more moves to learn, and far more story at the end of the game, because the extra characters add to the end of the game.
Well, shit.
2 more playable characters, mind you.
So, was Vesperia good?
Vesperia is the second highest selling game behind Symphonia.
Oh, okay.
Well, then shit.
Well,
yeah.
Okay, but was it good?
Yes, I have played it.
Well, I mean, Symphonia, so you know.
Yeah, Symphonia is number 1 because just a lot of people bought it at the time on the GameCube. But Vesperia is considered the second highest selling, and I've played it through probably 3 times. Now, it's a long game, but it's a fantastic game. Cool. Like I love everything about that story, and Yuri is not the definition of a protagonist in that game. You know how most Tales games they're Yuri. Kind of you know how most games their protagonists are your definition of I'm the good guy, you kind of understand.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to, just in case there is anybody listening who hasn't played the game. He slowly becomes the anti-hero of the game.
That's cool.
So he has a change
I will
of heart
be sure to play this game when it comes out on PC,
because it's coming to all platforms. But he becomes an anti-hero slowly throughout the show, throughout the game.
Well, is that a spoiler?
Not really.
Did you just spoil the game?
No,
I mean, it did come out on the Xbox 360 when it
villain.
Launched. So
it's not.
Is it really too late for? Is it really too early for spoilers?
It's too early for me because I haven't played the game.
Well, I mean, I haven't played The Last of Us, so
you just ruined it.
No. You wouldn't understand what I mean until you see it. So it's one of those things that it's vague enough. I'm not spoiling it for you.
Okay.
But the thing was, with the cut content that we did not get in the 360 version, there was 2 full character arcs, 2 fully playable characters cut from the game, including their side quests and their main quests and all the stuff that had to do with them. It was all cut from our version of the game.
Yeah. It's nice. It'll be nice to have the full version of the game come to us then.
You know, I respect the fact that they're not just leaving it, in the gallows of history.
Yeah, well, that's what my that's why it was a big deal for me when I was sitting there watching the Xbox conference, and that's when they announced it. And for my worry at the time, I was like, please don't you dare do it again, because it was exclusive to Xbox 360, and I was like, please don't you dare.
Wait. So it was a 360 launch title?
I believe it was a 360 launch title, correct.
And they're just now finishing the game?
It was already finished.
That's like Final Fantasy 15 levels of development cycle.
No, it was already finished a long time ago. If you check the internet or whatever, the release date of the PS3 version, has been out forever. It's just it hasn't come to the West until now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. The Western release had cut content. It got rushed, then Japan released it on PS3 when it was finished, but it was only in Japan.
Yeah, it was only in Japan. So Microsoft was like, "We need this game out right now for your launch, or for our launch," and they were like, "We're not done yet.
Yeah,
like we've got 2 more characters they're still working on."
Microsoft
was like, "I don't care," and they got it for a launch title.
Okay.
Cutting all the extra content out that was supposed to be in the game that then Japan got.
I see. Yes.
So,
what were you trying to say, Sly?
Who else is excited for Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah. Oh, me.
That's like the next one.
I raised my hand.
That I'm excited for.
It looks fantastic.
Really excited for it, dude.
Are you ready to throw people off roofs and kill them?
Yeah.
That's what happened in the demonstration.
I want that.
Half the time I'm sitting there watching this, I'm like, oh shit, he did.
Just watching for all of the people that Spider-Man is killing.
Like
the true menace he is.
He ripped off a car door, swung it around 4 times, and then threw it at somebody. like a full car door. He just whipped it at somebody, and I'm like, no, he's not unconscious.
He kicked at least 3 guys off the roof of that building.
I know. The first time I just lost it.
3 people.
The first time I lost it. My friends were like, no. He must have webbed them before they fell off the ledge. And then he kicked somebody else off. He kicked somebody else off. There is clearly no web. I'm like, there's no web there. It's like hitting somebody with the Batmobile in Arkham Knight. I don't care if you electrocute them. I'm going 200 miles an hour.
He's a hero. Little does everyone know. I'm going to break NDA, and I'm letting you all know that Spider-Man, as the story progresses, he becomes the anti-hero of the story. So I mean, I don't mean to brag or anything, but my uncle works at Spider-Man.
Well, listen.
I think you're wrong.
Listen, dude. Listen. I mean, the comics were out years ago, so I mean, you're not really spoiling anything.
That's true.
Is it? I'm assuming it's based on a comic arc. Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
A game.
It's just a complete own new thing.
I mean, it's got the Sinister Six, but whatever.
Speaking of the game, it looks good. Like it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of what I played on Spider-Man 2 back in the day.
Yeah.
I love. It's considered the best.
I love like the swinging into wall running, like momentum carrying through. Looks really cool. And fucking how fast you can just climb buildings. Because I'm like, well, shit. Literally any other game, I'd still be running up that building, and you're already 3 buildings down.
Yeah,
it's true.
And the another thing that I liked when there was a point where he landed on the ground and he walked in front of a dude.
Saluted
and
to him.
Salutes the dude. And then
definitely that Spider-Man personality.
Yeah,
I'm totally into. Now, when we get the Iron Spider suit, as visually, if I don't get spider legs sprouting from the back of it, helping me climb and shit, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want my Iron Spider suit to be Iron Spider. Like fucking. It was great seeing it in action in Infinity War. So.
Out of curiosity,
Spider-Man is in Infinity War?
Yeah, everybody is in Infinity War.
Holy shit!
Oh, interesting.
I'm kidding. Go on.
Speaking of which, who? Just speculation, because I'm curious. Because I don't really know much about Marvel. To be honest with you, that's a general. That's a general fact. Who was he looking at the end of the trailer?
No idea.
We don't know.
No idea.
We genuinely don't know.
Nobody knows.
All we know is that he looked at.
You?
He looked at. Yeah, and whoever you was shiny.
Yeah,
so
cliche. That or there was just a light on him. So
it could be anyone.
Well, that's why I'm saying is there any speculation whatsoever? Like I just
no clue. It could be anybody.
There are could be Madam Spider. It could be
Carnage.
No, Carnage would be fucked.
Oh, okay.
It could be there's a slew of people. It could be somebody that's like not even. This one looks like it's super focused. This is something that's super focused into the Spider-Man universe. So I doubt we're going to get somebody that's off. That's a branch off of the Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It could have been somebody coming up in another fucking helicopter or some shit.
Yeah.
Could have been.
And they don't have to necessarily be emitting light.
It could be like Green Goblin shining his lights on Peter Parker
or something.
Sorry, I just revealed his secret identity. Shit. My bad, Pete.
The thing is, I when I was watching it though, my friend actually knows a little bit more than I do, and I remember in the trailer they stated that it was that 5 of 6. Who is the 6th? That's said in the comics, right?
It could be Dr. Octopus.
Well, yeah. The thing is the Sinister Six has been a group of villains that's kind of changed their roster around a little bit from time to time. Yeah. Usually it's Dr. Octopus. Could be like Mysterio. Could be Green Goblin. Usually Dr. Octopus is a part of it, so it could be him. But
so likely, for lack of a better way, for lack of evidence, likely that's probably Doc Ock.
Possibly, or it could be foe.
The light.
I mean, it could be friend or foe.
Yeah. We don't really know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
there's no point in speculating.
So it's just somebody that he knows, and he's like, it's you, and that's about it.
Cliche Hangover for the.
Okay, fair enough.
Hangover.
Hangover.
Cliffhanger. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I just...
Hey, man,
this one
he got beat up pretty easily, so maybe he was having a
Yeah,
hangover.
yeah.
Who knows?
See, that's one thing is I
A
just didn't know...
bust-ass hangover.
I just didn't know anything about it, so I was... Like, when he said the Sinister Six, I was like, I don't know what that is. I literally don't.
Yeah.
It's just a group of Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man's rogue gallery of a couple villains.
So it's kind of like the guys who came after Batman in Year One.
Yeah, the Rogues Gallery.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay,
a rogue gallery.
Concept.
Yeah, a rogue gallery is basically like a group of
their villains,
character-specific villains. Except for Flash has a group of villains that are just called the Rogues.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But
because I just know that in what is it, Arkham Origins, he had those like 5 assassins or 6 assassins that I was after him.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I was kind of comparing it to. So
that's
all I had.
That's his Rogues Gallery, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, then it makes more sense now. I didn't know. I legitimately didn't know what the Sinister Six was, so I just kind of made connection that it would be the same type of thing as the guys that were after Batman on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah. Speaking of making sense, I still can't make sense of Death Stranding at all. I've seen gameplay. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to after the second trailer. I'm like, I'm going to see gameplay, and I'm still not going to know what the fuck this game is about.
So knowing me, I'm a huge Kojima fan. I went back after watching this trailer like 7 times, and excuse me, I
watched it again.
I went back and looked at the past 3 trailers, and I noticed a lot of stuff that is like recurring.
Mm-hmm.
Like the bug that woman ate.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it grants them immunity against the invisible people.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the invisible people are.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I want to never see those. Yeah, like I want them to be.
I
never want a face to that
Yeah.
thing because the horror is not knowing what the fuck it looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we'll find out what they are, but the fact that like they're human hands and all that shit. Yeah. I don't think we'll see them. I think if we do, then they'll just look like people.
Yeah, I want them to remain invisible.
Something.
So the terrifying horror of it is still there.
I think that it's likely that just because we're not Kojima, we don't understand it. I think Kojima knows what Kojima does, and Kojima is going to explain it eventually.
Yes.
I guess.
Through like 5 hours of cutscenes. I did notice there's a lot of walking in the gameplay that they showed. It looks beautiful, but there wasn't too much action. So I hope it's not that.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think that I think that it is a Kojima thing to like just make the whole game walking, but have you walk through this fucking crazy world.
Yeah.
And in between and at every junction you get like a really crazy happening or something. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that that's what it's going to be.
I think there's going to be more to it.
Way more to it, yeah. But I mean, that's some damn good looking walking. Mm-hmm. If you ask me.
Those fucking...
When it comes to walking simulators, it's probably got to be the best one.
Yeah,
so far.
I mean,
and since we know this for a fact, since we know it's not the Fox engine, the new engine he's created for this game looks fantastic.
Oh yeah,
it does.
Fantastic.
I mean, the Fox engine looks fantastic, and this one just looks even better.
It looks better than the Fox engine by miles.
Yeah.
So
the thing about Kojima is that he understands that games have to perform well. So,
Konami.
Yeah. We'll talk about Konami later when we talk about Smash. But we'll hold on that. So the Fox engine in MGS5, it works really well. But I think that it also doesn't look great. But all of the things that I dislike about the Fox engine seems to be like slightly better in this.
That's good.
So I don't know. It looks good. It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really good. That's one thing I said when we were watching the trailers again, was that the new engine he's created looks like miles beyond what the Fox engine was for Metal Gear Solid 5. So
I can't wait for it to come out so I can finally understand.
Yeah, I agree.
Or not.
Yeah. Or not understand at all.
Or come to the end of the game.
Metal Gear story is like a lot more complicated than Kingdom Hearts story.
I understand Metal Gear.
Though you played all of the games.
I haven't. No, I have not actually.
Well,
I have more research read.
In my opinion,
are you telling me you understand Metal Gear right now, Jordan?
To an extent.
Are we going to? In my opinion,
so can you explain?
Can we not
explain the boss to me right now?
I'm not going to go into that right now. That would take up the rest of the podcast.
This is a theory. This is a 4-hour theory video that we don't have time for.
This is not a good place to do that at all.
I'll send you my thesis in the mail.
Whatever,
yeah, I'll write out a thesis for you and I'll send it.
Can you explain me what Dead Cell is?
Me? Dead Cells.
Remind me.
Dead Cell or Dead Cells?
I was gonna say that's a game. So.
No, it's not a game. Dead Cell.
Is.
Go.
It is a game.
Dude,
what are you talking about?
You told me that you explain you understand the Metal Gear story. So tell me what Dead Cell is. I don't understand.
But this is not the time and place.
Do you even know what game Dead Cell is from?
I don't.
That's
think
what
so.
I thought.
So how about Soul Calibur, Bailey?
Fraud.
Exposed.
Go on.
Tell me about Soul Calibur, Bailey.
Please do.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Soul Calibur.
Did we? Because I'm not into fighting games too much. I know Soul Calibur is significant. I know they were doing some different shit. What was new? Was there anything new shown at E3, or was it just like more gameplay?
Well, we got to see gameplay of characters that we haven't seen gameplay for before.
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me. So when they revealed Geralt, they didn't really show much of him. It was more like in-engine footage in slow motion, but we didn't really get to see any of his kit or anything.
The idea of that makes me laugh.
Geralt in Soul Calibur?
No,
oh yeah.
In slow motion.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, and then, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Through the months since Geralt, we've seen characters like Taki and Ivy and Yoshimitsu and all that stuff, but we never really saw like raw gameplay of them like doing things. So yeah, that's basically what they showed us, and they released a story trailer that basically the story mode of this game seems to be like you open up story mode, and then there's like a timeline, and then you select different points in the timeline that are associated with certain characters. So like say you want to go to Yoshimitsu's story timeline. There's one for every character.
Oh, cool.
But it's not necessarily the beginning chronologically. It could be like 50 years past the beginning or something like that.
No, that's neat though.
Yeah, so yeah. I think the story mode is going to be pretty cool. It's going to. I hope it's better than Tekken 7 story mode, which is all right, but it's still a shitty fighting game story mode. Which I'm going to make a video on that in the future.
Cool.
Anyway.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. So. Shameless plug for the future for 6 months from now.
And then
in the future,
in the future, we'll jump to 2077 for Cyberpunk, because that's finally here.
See, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know much about it other than I know it's CD Projekt Red, and that's literally the extent of what I know about it.
That is pretty much all we know about it.
Okay,
no, that's not true. That's not true. We know more about it.
Oh yeah, yes. It's first person.
We know that it's a first person shooter. And it's going to focus mostly on RPG stuff. But the whole system in The Witcher 3 of like talking to characters and things like that is preserved. So
and the loot system too.
Yeah, loot system. It's going to be like The Witcher 3 in terms of the way you interact with NPCs, which is great because that's easily the best thing about that game.
Yeah, and they also said this is like the richest world they've created so far.
Yes. They also said, and get this, all right? I want you to get ready for this. Full frontal nudity.
Really?
Full frontal.
Neat.
That's what we're getting. This is the future.
This is
people.
the future.
We're
gonna get fucking
full frontal,
nudist mohawkers and shit.
Yes, exactly. With metal for nipples.
Metal tits.
That's what we're getting.
All right.
Yes.
Wow.
There's gonna be like saw blades that
I'm
come out of them and
pumped.
everything. It's great.
Oh
Yes.
God.
Shoot electricity out of their nipples.
Yeah,
Anyway.
like little
Yeah,
tasers.
okay, enough
They're
of
like
that.
little tasers. They go out.
We do not get into this. Not right now.
Anyway, you go home and you charge your batteries by plugging your butthole or whatever.
Oh no.
Okay. Anyway,
We are not androids.
Aside from the killer feature of full frontal nudity, basically it's just The Witcher 3, but first person shooter and in the future.
Yeah.
Which honestly
Sounds great.
I couldn't be happier with how that sounds.
Yeah,
Like,
that sounds all right.
seriously.
Let's start trying to like rapid fire a little bit more through some of these,
Okay,
because
sure.
we still haven't reached Smash,
we need to reach Smash.
Yeah, we're an hour in.
and I'm dying. I'm dying of heat right now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So let's start with Dragon Ball FighterZ on Switch.
Maybe
I'll get it.
coming.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so from what we know, it's just like a 720p version of Dragon Ball on the Switch to go. It's the full game, and yeah, I'm happy with that.
I'm all
glad
for it.
that it's happening.
More games on the Switch.
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah, more games on the Switch.
I'm actually surprised at some of the games that they come on, because like even though I'm mostly a console gamer, like I have to take a step back and be like, wait a minute, you can actually just like pick this up and fucking go anywhere with it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's fucking impressive.
Being able to do training mode in Dragon Ball FighterZ on the go is a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually
a big
huge
deal.
for a lot of people.
That's a big
Exactly.
deal. Yeah.
Now they just need a
um,
USB Type-C to plug into the bottom so you can actually use your fight sticks on the go.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Don't mind me, I'm just carrying around my fight stick.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
On the plane.
The giant suitcase. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mario Party.
Super Mario Party. That's what I was gonna do next.
We're not in a fucking car anymore, so that's great.
No,
not in a car.
Not in a car. We're not in a fucking submarine.
But
not
we're
in,
also-
nothing. It's literally
we're
back to
also-
what we're supposed to be at.
We're also not online,
This is true.
which
Kind of sucks.
which basically kills the game for me.
I'm willing to
Yeah,
make
I've
that
said
sacrifice.
I've
willing-
said for a long time that I'm not gonna buy a Mario Party game unless it has online.
Yeah, which I understand.
I'll
But
play
the thing
it.
is, I do have friends that I can play with. Not that all of them like
Yeah.
Mario Party or anything, but I do have this small group of friends that I can play it with. So it's one
And
of
I'll
those
let
things
them
that
buy
I'll do
it. I'll let them buy it. I don't want to buy it.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
understand.
fine. That's
If
understandable.
it has online, I'll play it all the time.
Yep,
but I don't
absolutely.
want to buy it.
Devil May Cry got announced, and my girlfriend screamed.
Yeah, we skipped the title, by the way. I don't know if you did that on
No,
purpose or not.
we'll get there. I'm just
Yeah,
doing
alright,
some of
Just
the
make sure.
cool ones.
Okay.
Not that other one isn't cool, but I'm excited. Fucking Nero gameplay looked good. Some people are iffy on the look of Dante, but whatever. He's fine.
Well, that's
he looks fine.
The game just looks beautiful, though. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think
Jordan has something to say.
I think he looks fine. Just the thing is, it really caught me off guard when I first was watching it during the conference, was because right away I knew it was Devil May Cry, but it didn't look like anything I was used to.
No,
And I was like, are you really trying to do this again? And what I had
when
assumed,
I first saw it,
it was a reboot.
when I
again.
first saw it, when I first saw it, I thought it was DMC 2. Like
I thought they went back to Devil May Cry again.
Yeah.
Rebooted it again. Don't do that. No, I liked seeing 5. When I saw 5, I'm like,
Yeah.
good
It
on
changed
you.
my opinion a little bit.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to where you need to be.
It definitely seems like it's a bit of an apology.
This be another DLC. Fucking
Damn it! I want my crossover. He made both games. He wants to make a game with both of them in it. Just do it. The sexual tension will be sky high.
Sky high.
Maybe in Smash.
Put them in Cyberpunk so we can get full frontal nudity. I don't know how that would work.
Jump Force.
I don't know much about it, but as far as the trailer revealed to me, it looks really insane.
There was some gameplay that I saw.
I didn't see it.
It looks a bit like Xenoverse. kind of.
I think it looks more like the Ninja Storm games where you have that arena and you run around.
Like that.
Oh, okay, so it's
like less aerial, less aerial focus that Xenoforce feels like.
Well,
and it from what I could tell, you can switch between 3 different characters.
Yeah, that's kind of awesome.
They showed Naruto, Luffy, and Goku, and then Frieza, Sasuke, and someone else. I thought it was a One Piece character.
Zoro. I think it was Zoro.
Zoro?
Yeah, because he
had
the green hair, right?
He looked a bit darker.
Yeah, I think it was it was Zoro.
He might have had a bandana on or something. I'm not sure.
Well, Zoro
he normally does.
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure it was Zoro.
I'm excited for this game. Oh yeah, and Light Yagami is going to be in it.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting how his mechanics are going to work.
Will he eat a potato chip?
No, I don't know. But I know that
he will eat a potato chip. I guarantee it.
I know that in the DS games that came prior to this, and I know that he's in the other game that came out for PS4 before this one, but he was an assist trophy in that game. But I don't know how his mechanics are going to work when he's literally an insta-kill character. So I wonder how he's genuinely going to fight.
I think the way it's going to work, and this is actually really interesting to me. I think you have to learn the character's name, and then you get to kill them. Like, you do no damage, but I don't know if you remember Phoenix Wright in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I never played with Phoenix Wright. I stopped when they released the second DLC, I believe.
Basically, the way he worked was you gather evidence, and then once you've gathered the evidence, you go into like a turnabout mode, I think, or it's like a mode where you have all the evidence, and then after that you land the objection move or the take that move, and you become like one of the strongest characters in the game.
Okay.
So like you work up to it, and then you become super powerful. So I think they're gonna do something like that, where like you have to figure out their names and like look at their faces or something like that, and then you'll become like a super strong character.
And maybe you have like
when you start out, you'll be weak.
Maybe you like have a risk versus reward system where you do like the Shimigami Eyes thing to get that powered state. Yeah. But
you lose half your life.
You lose like half your life, and it's only for a limited amount of time.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you're like cool. You go back to your super weak state. You like lose all of your progress when it goes away or something. Like a huge risk.
Well, see, the thing is, I did. I was the poor sucker. I went out and pre-ordered a lot of stuff today, so that was one of them. So I'm like, well, I'm kind of in now because I really want to play this game. So it looks fantastic though. I'm hoping that it's actually gonna be good because I know that J-Stars sucked, and I still have J-Stars.
Are there any Jump animes that you would like to see portrayed in this game?
JoJo.
I know some I want for sure.
Agreed. I want JoJo.
What do you want?
I want to see One Punch Man.
Yes.
And I want to see Hunter x Hunter.
Give me Ichigo.
Like real bad.
Give me Jonathan.
Oh yeah, we'll see Bleach. We'll see Bleach for sure.
Jibe Bankai. Jibe Bankai, please.
Give me JoJo. Give me Jonathan. Give me Joseph. I don't really care.
I want to see Bible Black characters.
God damn it.
That's important.
How did we end up over here?
Anyway, we should probably move on.
Yeah. Killer.
I want to talk real quick about Killer Queen Black.
I know nothing about it, so I'll just let you talk.
Okay, so Killer Queen is an arcade game. I played it at a local arcade around here, and it's this game where where there's several people on I think 10 players on screen. One of them is the queen bee. 3 or 4 of them are like worker bees, and then 2 of them are like guard bee, or one of them is a guard bee. So the idea of this game is that there are 3 ways to win. You can either win by filling all of the holes of food. You can either win, or you can kill the queen, or you can grab a snail, like take the snail and put it in the goal. And this is all happening on the screen all at once. So you have to work with your team and pay attention to everything that's going on while also trying to win the game in any of the 3 ways.
And also stopping the enemy from winning the game at the same time.
Exactly. and it's honestly some of the most fun I have ever had playing an arcade game. I played it with like 10 people that I had no clue who they were, and it was all on one screen. It was just so much fun. I cannot recommend Killer Queen enough. And this version, Killer Queen Black, is like upscaled graphics. Like all of the art is redone, and it's on Switch, and it's perfect. Everyone should buy it. Everyone should.
Does it have online? Do we know or not? Do we don't?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I would hope so,
but it should.
Nice.
Anyway,
we jumped from 10 players to number 11. I think Jordan should talk about this one. I think he's the most hyped.
Yeah, I'm. You know what? I've been paying attention to it for quite a while now. It's Mega Man 11.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what they do with it, but I am very, very excited to get my hands on this game, just because of the idea of we actually have some new bosses again, which which it doesn't look like they used any older powers as a basis, which usually happens. Mm-hmm. Like 75% of the time, it looks like the powers are kind of reused.
No, they look.
Which
it
looks
great.
like it looks like this one actually has its own powers that they created for this game.
Yeah, and I like how it's
not to mention the game. Yeah, the game looks great.
It does.
I like how
the way they handled the models.
I like how his look actually changes instead of just like a color palette swap.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
That's actually like something like that reminds me of NT Warrior, actually, with the whole changing his armor looking stuff like that, and I guess a little bit of X, but X that was because he had parts.
Yeah, he had armor parts.
So that kind of irrelevant there, but it reminds me of NT Warrior. But for people like me, who I genuinely suck at Mega Man Classic games. Don't get me wrong, I suck. The little slow down rewind feature is kind of awesome.
No, that's good.
I know most people. I know most people are going to be like, "Oh, well, you're a friggin' scrub." Well, yeah, I understand that. I get it.
But to be honest, the whole live system is a remnant mechanic, in my opinion. From days of old, it was meant to pad out gameplay and boost up the rentals industry and stuff like that, especially with a lot of like arcade ports and stuff like that.
Arcade games were quarter games, right? So that's live.
Yeah, exactly. They were made to eat your quarters, and some games were honestly not that short if you could just plow through it. Weren't that long if you could just plow through it, so they put lives in it to pad out gameplay. But like, it's an older system. It has its place in some games, but in games like this, it's fine to see it go. Being able to because the thing is, the rewinding and dying and starting a level over because you made a small mistake is dumb, and rewinding doesn't suddenly make you not make the same mistake again. You still have to do the thing.
Right.
Quick Man.
Yes, dying to Quick Man over and over and over again because
it's
really hard.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then when you die, when you lose all of your lives, you have to do the whole stage over again instead of just fighting it. So
it has a bunch of light beams that insta-kill you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Thus making you run out of lives before you even get to Quick Man.
Yeah.
I think that adding these little gameplay mechanics into a Mega Man game is extremely important because really, I mean, he's jump and shoot, right? There's not a lot of stuff that you're doing with Mega Man other than jumping and shooting and sliding.
You need to constantly innovate with the simplistic gameplay like that in order to keep it interesting.
I'm super fine with them putting stuff like this in it.
Yeah. See, but a lot of hardcores would be like, well, you guys are scrubs and you need that handicap, right? Because
I mean, Capcom is nailing shit this year, dude.
Yeah, it seems like they are.
Yeah, and on Capcom. I don't know how hype you guys are over it, but I just want to mention it so I don't forget. Resident Evil 2 remake, not a remaster, a remake. So that's pretty cool.
It looks good.
It looks so good.
I've seen some of the screenshots.
Get into the Resident Evil games.
I've seen some of the screenshots where Leon walks up to a guy's head slumped over and he lifts up the head and there's chunks of flesh missing from above and below his jaw, and I'm like, God, fuck. Yep. He shoots a shotgun at the guy and it blows out all of the flesh around his skull and it just plops down there.
Dude,
them not shying away from the gore. Good. Ooh, that looks good. That with Devil May Cry, with Mega Man, they fucking killed it with Monster Hunter World this year. Like, Monster Hunter World was phenomenal. We thought we weren't going to get it because of World, but now we're getting Gen Ultimate in August. I'm super excited for that, especially since, like, in Japan, they got it last year. And they got it even longer before that. They got it last year on Switch in August. And then they got it even before that on 3DS. And then...
You got it, too. Don't lie.
No, I got it when it came out in August with my Japanese account. Thank God I got it on launch because Japanese eShop cards were fucking impossible to get afterwards. And you can't use an American credit card on a Japanese account. So, nor can you use an American PayPal. You have... The only way to do it in other countries that aren't Japan is buying a e-card from the internet because it has to be a Japanese one.
Yeah.
But
so
anyway,
I just want to step back just real quick though, and re-talk about Resident Evil 2. It is considered probably the one that most people are recognized because that was the one most people played.
Yeah, that was the big one.
Because everyone hasn't played the original because of its cutscenes, for example, is a good reason.
That one was on N64 as well, wasn't it?
Resident Evil 2, yes. It was the one that had
none of the other ones were.
No, but it also, on the N64, though, it had 3 different colors of blood.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was... Yeah, but, yeah, so it's huge. A lot of people were waiting for it. Every one of the games, except for 2 and 3, have gotten a remaster or a remake.
3 is probably next after this one, I would suspect.
I would suspect so too.
I can't wait for Nemesis to give me nightmares.
Oh Jesus! 0 and 1 got remasters on the GameCube. Mm-hmm. They did a semi remaster for 2 on GameCube as well, and 3, but they still looked like PS.
Yeah, they still like the regular ones because they were just touch ups.
They were just touch ups, maybe look a little cleaner, and all that stuff. But other than that, 2 and 3 have been the black sheep of the crew. But it looks like they're putting everything the Resident Evil team has on this. Because it looks like they took everything from Resident Evil 7 and the team from Resident Evil 7 and just said, here, do this.
I think Capcom as a whole took a look at their company and they're like, hey, that thing we're doing where we're fucking up, we need to stop doing that. Let's stop fucking up. I just want to say,
Capcom as a 90%. Capcom fighting games are still trash now.
Yeah.
Street Fighter V and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite were no good.
Agreed.
Well, not no good, but they were mostly bad.
They need to do better. They're getting there though. I would expect them to be like, okay, now we need to improve these.
When they have budget, they're good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. When they're like, okay, well, I'll just fucking
throw this together.
They throw out Street Fighter V.
So let me gush really quick about Monster Hunter while I can. First off,
it's on sale on PS4 and Xbox. It's like $20 cheaper. It's $40. Fucking buy it. It's great.
Hey, listen. This video is sponsored by Capcom, by the way.
Yes.
Sly was bought out.
Yes, I sold out. And came to them. I sold out and came to them and said, "Hey, let's do. I got this deal for Monster Hunter for Capcom. So, let's do this under the guise of an E3 recap." And then they said, "Good, cool."
An E3 recap for that, like 50 people are gonna watch.
Yeah, exactly.
If that
exactly. I told them I had reach. They never asked how big.
and then they plugged you into the Matrix. This is an AI Sly.
Yeah, exactly.
This is not the real him.
Yeah, they took snippets of my voice from real life by putting cameras in my room, and they just snippet my voice altogether.
Yes.
So anyway, Monster Hunter World is fucking fantastic. They announced Final Fantasy XIV crossover DLC, so they're getting Rathalos. Whatever I ever played, I don't care. But we're getting fucking Behemoth. Okay? Behemoth is fucking great. He's been in there pretty much since the beginning. And he fits better. The fantasy player in me wants to be like, but Bahamut, though, that would be so fucking cool. But, like, Behemoth, like, legit fits in Monster Hunter more than fucking Bahamut doing magic and shit.
I think it would be cool to hunt Ifrit as well.
Yes, Bahamut or fucking Ifrit or stuff like that would be great. But like Behemoth,
Leviathan.
I'm excited. I'm excited because fucking I want to know what armor he's going to have. I want to know what weapons he's going to have. I want to know what skills the armor is going to have. I want to know how he fights. I want to know how easy or hard it is to kill him. Fucking, he's probably going to be a bitch and a half, but like, oh my god, still will love every time they're just steadily pumping out fucking content for that game, and it's great. And then Gen Ultimate, I'm going to transfer all my generation data over and get mad at grinding in that game all over again. Oh boy.
Anyway, we've spent too much time talking about Monster Hunter. Let's talk real quick about I want to just touch up on Team Sonic Racing, and then we'll talk about Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please.
Team Sonic Racing I think looks pretty good. Do either of you know what the thing is about that game?
Why are they in cars though? That's a joke.
Really go fast. I know it's good because the Racing Transformers is like legitimately a good car game.
Yeah, it genuinely is.
So the way this game works, the reason it's called Team Sonic Racing
is
because you're in a team of 3. So like say your Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Heroes.
Yeah.
Yes. Say your Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. You're like Sonic could get first place, and then Knuckles could get 5th, and then Tails would get 12th, and you would do worse
because they
despite the fact that someone came in first place.
Oh, okay. So you're not all 3 in one car. You're all 3 separate racers.
Exactly.
So I have a valid question.
What?
Can I become a Megazord?
Yes.
Holy shit!
No, you can't.
Holy shit!
You can play as Omega though.
Okay, well that's not exactly what that's not exactly very interesting,
dude,
but okay.
That's hype though. I want to be Omega. Just like I want to be the Chain Chomp in Mario Tennis.
Well, you can.
The thing is,
I've got great news for you.
They kind of lost a chance to create like this, like all the carts come into one, and it just becomes like a fucking Megazord.
Yeah, whatever, sick. Dude. You fucking weeaboo.
Shut the fuck up.
Save it,
dude.
For the DLC.
Power Rangers DLC.
No. No, they should put Power Rangers in Soul Calibur, dude.
Yes. That would be
anyway.
Fucking hilarious, but yes.
Other things. Back now to Fire Emblem.
Oh my god, yes, please.
I saw those like fucking formations and shit. More strategy elements in my Fire Emblem? Yes, please.
Yes.
Spice things up.
Thank you.
Letting me play that fucking Fire Emblem still on the go? Gimme.
Yeah, give me it.
I'm
right now.
Just make the story good, please. After Fates, I'm...
Let me pet my people.
I don't...
Yeah, that too.
I want to pet my little sister,
listen,
okay?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Listen.
It deepens our bond.
Listen.
Yeah, it does. But on top of that,
though,
we're sticking with the number 3.
Listen. Just, I will sacrifice the shitty, dumbass head padding bullshit for a good fucking game. Okay? Because the last head padding we got a bad fucking game. Where Treehouse made a guy talk about pickles all the fucking time. Okay? And they copied like 4 characters.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm really liking the look of this game. I like how you can see like soldiers that aren't characters.
Yeah, it gives me like
fighting
that fucking
each other.
Advance Wars vibe.
Like it's actually like an army.
Yeah,
it like looks like an army.
You actually see the scale of an army. Yeah, I want.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Like,
and there's like an overworld you can walk around in now, and you can talk to NPCs and stuff.
Yeah, and you can tell your people to train and shit. It looks great.
And then
it looks good.
I cannot wait.
Is we have to wait and see. But the thing is, they've been on this number 3 thing for the past like 3 games now. So we'll have to see what comes out of that, because we had Fates have 3 different endings, and I'm pretty sure that the one Gaiden, right?
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Gaiden, it had 3 different endings as well. And it looks like this one's probably going to have 3 different endings as well, because it's literally called 3 Houses.
Yeah, it's called 3 Houses.
So it's definitely going to have 3 endings again. I don't know what they're
I hope they don't pull a Fire Emblem Fates and like have 3 different versions of the game.
I think they would have announced something like that by now. I think it's just gonna have 3 houses.
All I know is they have a boner for the number 3, and it probably needs to stop pretty soon.
Or maybe
it just needs to keep
continue.
Well, it could keep going.
3 boners.
I'm just saying that they have a raging hard on for the number 3. So,
but I'm excited.
Hey, man, whatever keeps you going.
Yeah, exactly. I guess.
All right, I think it's time to finally move on to Smash.
All right. Okay. So from this point on, we're going to talk about Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. If you don't want to hear us talk about that, then
bye.
You can leave now. Yeah, I mean that's what like we're gonna talk about this for like at least 40 more minutes. So yeah, if you like this podcast, just like cool, give us a like, comment, let us know. But yeah, we're gonna move on to Smash now. So
that Ridley though.
What's your guys' favorite Smash character?
Ridley.
Hold on. Wait. We'll get to you. Jordan. Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. What's your favorite character in Super Smash Brothers?
Returning...
They're in the game. They're in the game! Okay.
Like, who's your favorite character in the entire series? Out of all the games, if you could have one character.
It's Lucina.
It's Lucina.
His favorite character is Lucina. Let me tell you what. She's in.
She's in.
Everybody's in. She's not
character.
getting cut.
Also,
no one's getting cut.
Solid Snake.
Yes.
Voice David Hayter.
Voiced by David Hayter.
David Hayter, Solid Snake.
Yes.
Kept us fucking waiting. He did.
Two grenades on screen. Godlike up tilt.
Dude, his up tilt so broken.
Yeah.
Man, I am so excited to play him.
Fully infiltrated.
Like
yes.
I'm so hyped for this game, dude. Like
it's ridiculous.
Legit. Some of the shit they've done, like adding character to the games, like Donkey Kong, the Donkey Kong things that they showed.
Yeah.
The facial expressions.
There's gonna be more like little personalities for it. Like, have you guys ever played Kid Icarus Uprising?
Yep.
Of course.
Okay, so when Pit gets his star KO, where he flies off in the back of the screen and goes ding. His is, I never learned how to read. Like you can just they did it in the demo, but you can just barely hear it when he flies off.
That's awesome.
Also, the slow-mos being implemented in one-on-one fights.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yes. I need slow-mos on Knee of Justice, People's Elbow, and the Falcon Punch. Oh my god, they're making Captain Falcon the king of hype.
The king of hype, dude.
All of the stuff that they're adding for the 1v1 matches in particular, it's just that enough of a touch that just makes it so complete.
The fucking Battlefield and Omega, it lets them like, they're still saying like, hey, we are a party game, but we see you. Competitive community.
Not only that, but you can turn off stage hazards too.
Which is
That's
fantastic.
Confirmed. You can turn off stage. So like say you want to play Pokemon Stadium.
Hazards.
Exactly.
That's fucking great. I actually did not know that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's one of the biggest things. And whether or not it's just me or not, I love to death the new UI.
Oh yeah.
The new UI,
the little symbols, the little extras for
condensed.
people, the fucking like little bars for people and shit, like the villagers knowing what's in their pockets, the limit meter always
stock
there.
Icons.
Yes.
And it's just it's
score,
all condensed.
The score coming in whenever somebody fucking dies. The fact that when you're playing in multi-people battles, whoever's in lead on a time thing sparkles. And shit.
And you take less damage.
That's all great. And fucking
one thing that I noticed in the Game & Watch trailer is when you grab someone and juggle them, it juggles their little icon, their stock icon, instead of like a little black ball.
That's great.
So
that's fucking
fantastic.
Yes.
But we need a moment of silence for the one who did not make it.
We got Bomberman as an assist trophy.
You are. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't give a fuck about Bomberman. I'm here to talk about Waluigi.
No, that shit's
Waluigi
cancer.
didn't make it, dude.
Listen.
I don't give a fuck about Bomberman.
But here's the thing. You can fight Waluigi. You can make him lose a stock.
Yeah, you can.
You can do that with Bomberman, too.
Yeah.
Exactly. But like...
So, shut up. Shut up, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's the difference between the two, really? I mean, they both throw down bombs and they run around and then get killed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're basically the same function.
Exactly.
Yeah. But in any case, though, even I know it doesn't seem like a big deal to most people, and I know a lot of Twitter has been ridiculous on this. But the graphical fidelity that's changed since Wii U looks fucking insane.
The touch-ups is fucking great.
So something that I noticed about this game, I was watching the Invitational, but I had something to do later, so I went up and took a shower, and then I came back down and I didn't have my glasses on, and I looked at the screen and they were fighting on Town and City, and I honestly could not distinguish it from Smash 4 at all at that point in time.
Without the ability to see, they looked exactly the same.
That's kind of understandable.
But you know what I mean? Like
they did a damn good job.
It looks similar, but if you really look at it, it definitely looks better. And all of the stages, like I think Game Explain did a video of like differences and whatnot.
Yeah.
They tried to recreate some of the screenshots, and I mean it does look better. There's
for sure.
Oh,
you know,
it looks
the textures
fantastic.
are better, the backgrounds are a little better.
I'm excited. Like, we got fucking the Mario 60... Yeah. All the old stages we're getting back. Like, this is...
Yeah.
If any game were to be called Ultimate, this is the one.
This is the one, yeah.
So far, there's 83 stages.
Jesus.
Oh, 83. My God.
There's like...
That's just the ones we know about.
60-something characters now, though.
And don't forget...
66 characters.
Yeah, 66. And don't forget they stated right at the end that there's going to be more.
Yeah, they haven't finished yet. We could still get Banjo-Kazooie.
Goku.
We could get Gino.
Goku.
We could get Goku.
It's true.
We could get
fucking Xenoverse 2 is on Switch now.
So hold on.
I
really
want,
quick. Really quick.
Okay.
We'll start with you, Bailey. 2 characters.
Okay.
2 characters.
2 characters?
Want. Yeah. 2 characters you would want.
Okay, so...
Like, however outlandish, as long as they're video games, however outlandish they are.
Okay.
But they have to be a video game, specifically.
They're not super outlandish. First of all, we haven't seen Magnus as an assist trophy yet.
Who's Magnus?
So I want to see him playable. Magnus from Kid Icarus Uprising.
Okay, yeah.
The guy with the big sword.
Okay.
I want to see him playable. I think he would be great in Smash. And then the second one, when they showed off Ness and Lucas's Final Smashes, they were like, okay, well here's Paula and Pooh in Ness's Final Smash, and Jeff is an assist trophy. But then they go on to Lucas's Final Smash, and they're like, here's Boney and Kumatora, but no Duster. I don't know if you guys know anything about Mother 3, but there's a character in Mother 3 named Duster, and he's like the son of the town thief, and he does thing. He has like a limp. He's always walking with a limp. He's got like a blue polo on and pink pants, and he kicks things and. He's basically a thief.
Yeah.
But he's like middle-aged or some shit.
Can you imagine?
He has moves where he like staples things and it like makes them not able to move. He throws bombs. He's like the item user of the game. And he's not an assist trophy. So I think he might be a playable character. Plus, it's an Earthbound character that isn't like a psychic type.
Imagine.
And I think that would be good.
Imagine. You sit there, Smash reveal, and then they said, and to celebrate his arrival into the Smash games, Mother 3 for the U.S.
Oh, God. I would
If they did that at the same time.
I would cream, dude. Oh, I would cry.
Everybody
I would actually cry. Oh, my God.
Jordan, 2 characters.
And it's a remake?
Yeah, it's like a remaster. Or hell, even if it was the same thing. Jordan.
All right.
Two video game characters.
Goku, you're lol.
Wait, huh? Goku, who and who?
Goku.
No.
And Yuri Lol.
Goku.
Yuri Lol?
The main character of Tales of Vesperia.
Goku is originally from a manga and anime. He's been in video games, but he doesn't count because he's originally from somewhere else.
But he's
who else was originally in a manga anime?
Yeah, but they originated from a video game.
Shh.
But no. But in any case, what I think is he's also owned by Namco Bandai. So as long as Pac-Man's there and we have that, there's always the possibility. It's not completely out of the window.
I think it's more possible now than it has ever been.
I agree.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what I was talking to the guys about the other day. And
if they're gonna put Ridley in the game, and
if we're getting Ridley,
and Bayonetta,
we're getting Ridley,
Goku
so Goku can definitely be in the game.
True,
he can be in. Who cares?
He is the definition of Namco Bandai's games right now.
Yes.
Because
it'll probably be Kid Goku. If anything,
but we have
that would be a good Smash.
We have Xenoverse 2 on Switch. We have FighterZ on Switch.
True.
Right now, they're making a fudge ton of money on Goku.
My two characters. Sora and Dante.
Yes.
I would be legitimately.
I think Sora.
I would be legitimately interested to see those two people come.
Sora is a good pick.
Yep. I agree with that. But the only problem is
Kingdom Hearts 3 is Disney.
Switch.
Yeah.
The only problem is Disney.
Yeah.
Disney could have a problem with that.
Probably.
Yeah. Square wouldn't though.
I think Square would be fine with it.
Well, Cloud's back, so.
But Dante is a meme, so fuck you.
Not so much.
I did say that partially because I do want to see featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. and then yes. you make Funky Kong as an Echo mode character, so you can also have cool. Now featuring Funky mode in the corner.
Also Dixie Kong.
Yes.
The one
as an Echo for Diddy.
The one thing that would surprise me the most, and this is highly unlikely, because we already have a character from it. And most people would probably shun me for this, but I would definitely like one more Final Fantasy representative. Just one.
Yeah.
Who would it be? Lightning.
Not likely. Personally, my choice for that representative would either be Sephiroth to go with Cloud.
To Mimi.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Or we take or Terra.
Terra.
There's
a lot. Oh, Terra's from 6. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because Sephiroth would go with Cloud, and it would make that circle complete, basically, and that's the way I look at that one. But if they chose to go with Terra, though, because that's arguably probably the biggest SNES Final Fantasy. Even though I wish it was 4 that was bigger, or 2, pardon me, because I like Cecil a lot more than I do Terra. But I could see Terra being the next representative because she would be another magic caster that we don't have someone who's meant to be that yet.
Robin's
the only one, unless you count Zelda.
I do count Zelda. She literally casts magic. That's what she does.
Well, most of her stuff is most of her stuff is melee. But yeah.
Anyway, so now we'll go around one Echo character you'd want to see, but new.
No, Echo character, but new.
Yeah, like a new character to the game, but be an Echo character.
Oh, that's easy for me.
Who was yours then?
Zack Fair.
Oh yeah,
I did think of Zack.
That's easy. Yeah.
Easy. That's simple. You can literally put him on Cloud's skin. They have the same body type, the same eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything.
You
literally everything.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to change is the hair.
Yeah.
I got one.
What? Go ahead.
Dr. Eggman as an Echo character for Jigglypuff. Easy.
Gets in this
Never made a decision faster in my entire life.
This little hover machine.
Yes.
I would say I would probably say, give me King K. Rool Echo of Bowser.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see it.
I like my heavy characters.
Yeah, you do. So
Bowser's great.
But yeah, I definitely right away. The first thing that came to mind when you said that was Zack, because I'm the biggest fan of Crisis Core I've ever known. I swear, because he was always a more interesting character than Cloud ever was to me. So that was an easy choice for me.
Yeah. Also,
I see him more as a reskin than an Echo character.
Also,
personally.
fucking Ganondorf was using his fucking sword.
sword. Yeah.
Ganondorf looks so cool.
I'm glad they went with those slight redesigns and shit.
Yeah.
Also, just like I'm just going to be Mecha Ridley forever.
All of the characters look really good. Mm-hmm. They just look great.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Like even Lucina, Robin, like if you look at them when they're in the trailer, they look like really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, fucking
Ridley looks great.
Everybody.
Ridley's animations look really good.
Ridley looks really good. The fucking mecha.
He sticks his tongue out when he stabs people.
The mecha looks so fucking great. This is why I'm going to play that skin.
One person I will say right away that really hit when I seen him revealed, which we expected. But the thing is, when I seen that they did his 2 different skins, Ike.
Yeah, the different
Radiant Dawn,
Radiant
Dawn, and Path of Radiance.
I'm not a fan of his new voice.
I like both voices. I think it's fine.
Well, really, we got like hello.
Here.
Yeah,
that's the main difference.
Here's an Echo character that I think is basically almost guaranteed. I think we're gonna see Shadow the Hedgehog in this game. Because he's not an assist trophy and Knuckles is.
I was gonna say, give me Knuckles as a Deco character, so I can slap on Funky Mode, Dante, and Knuckles, and the memes will be complete. Give me my meme magic.
Knuckles, he's an assist trophy. Knuckles is already an assist trophy.
Can we have Ugandan Knuckles?
No, get out of here.
No.
Listen, Shadow will have guns and a
Bailey,
no.
Bailey,
and he'll say, "Damn, not here."
No, Bailey, you made this group. You can kick him out.
We're not going Edgelord Shadow.
No.
Sorry.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. Shadow, he's basically confirmed.
Edgelord Shadow?
No, just Shadow.
I mean,
no, Shadow's fine, but not Edgelord Shadow.
He will have guns.
No.
Because that's the only unique thing about him.
That doesn't make any sense.
He has guns.
Yeah, until you look at the other characters in Smash that have guns, and he's no longer unique.
Exactly.
Shh. What other characters? Snake? Who else?
Star Fox.
Fox.
Wolf.
Fox. Falco. Zero Suit.
Shut
Samus.
up. Shut up, both of you. I'm kicking you.
The Super Scope.
The Super
If anything, this just increases his chances.
There are more guns for him to pick up and use.
I think we'll see Shadow as either an Echo character or his own character.
Also, the alterations to the Smash Final Smashes is great, so they're like one and done go kind of things.
I hated Landmaster. So I'm very okay with
Landmaster.
Real quick, Ken would also be a good
as an Echo character for
Street Fighter.
Yes, absolutely.
Or throwing like
that's literally what he is.
Yeah, he is literally a copy with the slightly different properties.
He is literally the embodiment of Smash Echo characters.
Yes,
so. Exactly.
Oh fuck, dude! And
I just want to say real quick,
fucking 7th of all things.
Yeah, it'll be here in no time.
Go on.
Yep.
I just want to say real quick, Ryu in this game looks really, really good, and a lot in terms of the way he animates looks so much better than he does in Street Fighter V. Mm-hmm. You know Ryu's forward smash, the donkey kick?
Yeah.
Well, the way that they've animated in Smash, like they recently added that move to his moveset in Street Fighter V, mm-hmm. but it just looked like they've completely fucked up the pose. Like in Third Strike, where that move came from, he his torso is facing down and he's got one arm down and one arm to the side, and he kicks out with his foot, like toes pointing down. Mm-hmm. But in Street Fighter V, he's like chest towards the screen, and he kicks up, and it just looks
dumb.
Looks such a
but they did it better, and Namco animated Ryu better than fucking
Capcom.
I can't wait to walk into that game and just look at all the little details, like the little details, like fucking the I never learned how to read, or the facial expressions on everybody, or the tiny detail where they said Ryu in one-on-ones will always face his opponent. That's
another thing that was amazing.
That tiny little insignificant fucking detail.
Actually, that might be more significant than you
True,
think.
because we have front-facing and rear-facing aerials.
You can't do like quick back turn back air, which back air is a really good move for Ryu, so that might be a problem for him. And
we'll see what they might allow you to turn around if you do it manually.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if you dash in the other direction, it'll let you do it.
Also, they did confirm no wave dashing, no L canceling.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, wave dashing is kind of in. It's just not good.
Yeah. It's wave landing, right?
Wave landing is in, but it's more. You're not going to be punishing anyone out of it.
No.
But like directional air dodges.
People are saying it has like 20 frames of lag, which is not good.
What do you think about?
You can still use it.
Yeah, it's like 1/3 of a second, so that's massive in a fighting game.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the new blocking for perfect blocks?
I think it's cool.
I think I agree with that.
It's gonna take some hella getting used to.
Letting go.
I think
block.
overall, it's basically a parry. It's like a third strike parry.
Becomes
where
a parry.
You can act out of it, and all that stuff. But it's gonna take some getting used to, because perfect shielding was so easy before.
Yeah.
And now it's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So.
And that's what I like about it. It's punishable if you fuck up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another thing is that they've added throw teching in.
Yes.
So you can, if you grab at or roughly the same time as your opponent, then it'll tech the throw. That no one will win the throw.
Oh.
Yeah. Instead of someone always having,
separate.
Yeah. Instead of someone always having priority.
Yeah.
It'll clash instead.
That's good.
I think that's really important when it comes to the perfect shielding thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
What I like
think
about
that it's a really cool mechanic.
This is a party game, but we see you fighting community.
Yeah.
I like them.
I think that's great. I think this game will kill Smash 4 as soon as it comes out.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Smash 4 is already dead because of this game.
Probably.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Nobody cares about it.
Like Mizu said earlier in the chat, he's like, I want to play Smash, but I don't want to touch my Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me.
Yeah, that's going to be the issue.
Shoutouts to Mizu.
Yeah, shoutouts to Mizu.
But so like, I'm excited. And like I said, there's going to be more people. December 7th is so close.
Yeah, it really is. When you consider that it's only like, 6 months?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not even 6 months away at this point.
So before we go too far on that, though, let's just really quick go over the other ones. Ice climbers, they're back.
Oh yeah,
everybody.
But I did read somewhere though.
Wobbling is dead.
Unconfirmed though.
No, it's confirmed. Listen, I've looked into it.
No, Nana cannot grab.
Okay.
Nana cannot grab. So Popo is literally the only person who can grab in this game.
Okay.
She is confirmed not to be able to grab. So
that's kind of fine, because generally Nana grabbing was kind of a pain in the ass.
Well, that's what caused wobbling.
No, Popo grabs in wobbling.
But it's still desyncing Nana though.
Well, so what kills wobbling in this game is Nana does nothing while you're grabbing. So in the trailers, I think the Ice Climber trailer, the individual character trailer, there's a scene where Popo grabs Peach and starts pummeling, and then Nana just stands there. But as soon as Popo does like down throw or whatever he does, Nana moves to the left and taunts.
Yeah.
So it seems like when you're grabbing someone, when someone is being grabbed, they are like Nana just does nothing. But as soon as you press an input that basically Nana can act while they're being thrown, but not while they're being grabbed.
Okay.
Hey, Bailey here. I just wanted to cut in and say that like 2 seconds after we finished recording this, I went back and looked at some Treehouse footage, and it turns out I'm wrong about this. It turns out that Nana just moves to the left and does the little happy jump like every time you do a throw, so you're not actually in control of her. That's all. Continue.
Okay. Yeah.
Which means you could still do combos out of throw with Nana. You just can't can't
wobble, for example.
You can't wobble.
Yeah.
You can't get infinites, which is great. I think that's fine.
And the other thing I wanted to go really quick, and then I'm going to go back to Cloud very quickly.
Okay.
Wolf. We have Wolf back again.
Yeah. He looks really good.
Do you think he's gonna take top spacey now, with the way he looks now?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, there's no way to know that until we have the characters. Like, he's not even in the playable builds right now, so we don't.
But
know.
just from how he looked to me, it's possible he might have slightly more KO power than even Fox.
Maybe.
Just because of how just because of how his moves looked, and how he carried himself on the stage, like when he did his side B, I guess it was
the side B sweet spot.
Yeah, the side B sweet spot on that. He looked like he might even be better than Fox up smash. So
I don't know. We'll see. I think it's a strong possibility, but it seems like I don't know. It seems like Spaceys just aren't what they used to be now.
No,
right?
it's true.
You just can't do as much as you could.
This game, I've sat and thought about it, like after the conference when they did all the reveals and everything, and I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, with this being on the Switch, I might like actually just like pick up and play this a little bit every day, and like because like Smash. In terms of playtime, like I think my actual playtime with the game's like slowly dwindled over releases. Like I still put a fuck ton of time into all of them, but like the amount of time decreased as time went on. Mostly because I grew up into an adult where I didn't have any time left. But like when I was a kid, I would play 64. My friend would come over. He'd stay the night. We would do. Me and him on a team versus two computers on a team at level 9 with 99 lives. And we'd play it all the way through, be like, yeah, we won, and then do it again. And again. And maybe this time we'd do only Pokeballs on like max drop rate. But we just do that all the time. We do 99 live battles and play for fucking hours.
Yep.
So, like, I can see myself just like playing this game. There's so many characters now that I feel like I can just like walk into the being able to like unlock characters feels good to me. I like earning that shit. So
another thing that's really important about this is that it's going to be handheld as well.
Mm-hmm. Being able to go on the go is great.
Is a big thing.
The thing I think to this day, I think that the 3DS version of Smash 4 is the better version, mostly because it's just I just think it's cool. Like it's cool to have that.
Yeah, it is.
Smash Run is a lot better than Smash Tour or whatever it's called.
Smash Tour.
And I feel like I had a better experience online with the 3DS version too.
And we like
for example, like this is going back a bit now, but do you remember the days that we would sit there and just do Mega Man versus Game & Watch for 5, 6, 7 hours straight on 3DS?
And with this game, honestly, I think I'll like try and pick it up on the Switch Pro controller rather than just the GameCube.
Yeah, I think I am too.
Because like I can imagine like people like going out and just like setting up their kickstands and shit and doing mini Smash Brothers tournaments on their Switches. They just set the Switches down on the table. Yeah. Everybody has their own little Switch and they just have mini tournaments. Cool. And like, I can just imagine like almost like Magic the Gathering. They set up 2 Switches at each table and then every player, they face each other on the Switch and they each have their own Switch in front of them and they're just opposite ends of the table facing each other like playing a fucking card game. I can see people people investing in Switches to do Smash tournaments and shit.
Agreed.
Everybody just brings you just bring your Pro controller and hook it up wirelessly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
See, I'll be sticking to my.
It's gonna be cool.
I'll be sticking to my GameCube controller because I spent a good amount of money on mine.
Oh, understand.
So I'm gonna definitely stick with it, but I might, just because it is what it is and this is how it's gonna work. I'm probably gonna try and adjust to the Joy-Cons. Is what I'm gonna try and focus on.
Yeah, the biggest problem with learning on GameCube controller is that you would have to play it docked every time you play
exactly.
it, right?
You have to, because you have to plug in the adapter, which takes up 2 USBs, and then you have to plug it in physically. So that's why I'm thinking of playing it on the Pro Controller. If I take it somewhere, and that's what I'm saying is like with the Smash tournaments, like you can actually get through tournaments so much faster because you're not taking up all that big space for a big enough TV for people to come around. You just have 2 switches standing on their kickstands, facing opposite directions, and then 2 people come in, and maybe you just bring your own Switch, so you don't have to worry about resyncing controllers, you just
honestly, Nintendo Switch is it's the future of fighting game tournaments.
Yes, I agree.
Because you don't have to buy a whole system.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just have to buy the dock.
And the best thing is
you just have to buy the dock.
You don't even need the dock
People
too. Like if you want to do smaller scale tournaments where you have a shitload of people, instead of having a huge line of things, you just do a line of tables, and you have a raised stand for it where you plug in directly to a power strip. And it keeps your system charged.
It would be
the potential
perfect.
is great. I can see myself throwing a shitload of more time, and I've actually thought about it. Like maybe I will sit down at this game and like legitimately try to get good, because I had a moment where I thought, and I'm like, this is probably why I'm not so good at Smash games. Like the type of where I'm focusing on what I'm doing wrong, and I'm like, if I just start doing this little thing, I could actually probably start making some improvements.
Yeah. Well, let's see. My thing is right away when I went all I had to wait for was 3 things. I had to wait for Lucina to be confirmed, Mega Man to be confirmed, and I had to make sure that I'm going to be willing to put more time into this game. And you know what? Right now, as it stands, my skill will carry over to an extent. Mm-hmm. But I know I'm going to have to go back and relearn both characters and be like, okay, wipe the memory of what I know, use your instinct basically, and then go.
Yep. And
it's gonna be one of those things where Bailey and I are gonna be playing one night, and it's just gonna be 10 hours of Lucina versus Game & Watch.
I think,
and it'll be 10 hours.
I'm probably going to be playing Snake more than anyone.
I realize that. I realize that, but it'll be Lucina versus Robin then.
I doubt.
In any case,
go ahead.
In any case, whatever the matchup may be, it'll be adjusting to this new system slightly, because the game looks faster. The game looks better. Everything about the game just looks
a bit better too.
And I'm an offensive player. Everyone knows that. Who knows me knows. I am always on top of you. Always. So, this game caters to me very well. So, it's going to come to me a lot faster than a lot of people, like, for example, my buddy Larry. He uses Link very defensively, very setup heavy.
Fuck you, Jim.
Very setup heavy.
Remote detonation.
I'm going to stand... Like I'm going to stand back, and I'm going to wait for you to come towards me so I can shoot you with a bow. But this game rewards me for being that upfront playstyle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so I'm very excited
not only
because of that.
But it punishes you for being too defensive, like rolling around too much.
Yes.
Rolling around too much, you have to block to get the perfect shield, so you're not going to be able to... Eventually, you're not going to be able to perfect shield everything because your shield will run out. You're going to shatter your own shield from trying to hold to get that perfect.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, maybe because
that's how it works.
Maybe like extreme spam is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because your shields will still refresh, but if you keep blocking in short intervals, your shield will run out.
Eventually, yeah.
So, it keeps you from being hyper defensive. But if I could, I doubt it'll come. I honestly doubt it'll come. But if I could have Subspace Emissary.
Oh, okay. Real quick, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes, actually, that's good. That's a good point.
I'm going to go off on a conspiratorial rant real quick.
You have 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Fuck you. We can make this as long as we want. Okay, this image. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna show this in the video, but I guess we can
try
just
to put it in post.
Superimpose it.
Yeah.
This image is of Snake looking at an earthbound enemy, the mushroomy rambling mushroom or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. What the fuck is that stage in the background?
I don't know.
Can anyone identify it?
No.
Hang on, I'm gonna blow it up a little bit.
I'm not paying attention. Like I see a cave in the side, but
I thought I seen a warp pipe.
That
but
could
I
be
didn't see a
that
warp
could
pipe.
be Gar Plane, but where on Gar Plane?
Yeah, it looks like Gar.
So the way I see it is this could and even if it is Gar Plane, why is there a fucking earthbound enemy there?
Yeah, it's true.
So this could be an image of a stage in
Subspace Emissary.
An adventure mode.
Adventure mode again.
Because like
Even if it's melee or brawl, it could be an adventure.
But like for me, legit that Ridley reveal trailer that they did. I at first, because I didn't suspect Ridley at first. I thought like, oh my god, this cutscene is like obscene quality. Is this Subspace? Are they bringing back Subspace Emissary? And then, like, even at first, because some people were like, I got it as soon as that Ridley tale came in. I knew. I was thinking, like, this is just a really good cutscene. I didn't think it was Ridley at first until they actually showed his splash screen. I was just thinking, like, please bring back Subspace. That was, like, the best thing in Brawl.
I think that since this game is, like, it's Smash fan service, the game. And the fact that there's not a 3DS version that it's tied to, right? That's holding it back.
Well, hence Ice Climbers.
I think that it's very possible. I think it's super possible.
I would love.
We can get into adventure mode.
I would pre-order this game again.
And can you I think that the potential is just insane for not only are we getting like past characters, but that also means that they didn't have to put so much time into making new characters, right? They brought in older characters.
Yeah, they refreshed them.
so they can focus on other things.
Yeah.
So I think it's super possible that we could get one. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I think it's very possible.
Yeah, that's a lot of work to go into cutscenes, but it's been a couple years since we had a new Smash, so.
Yep.
But can you imagine the quality that we saw in the Ridley trailer, but in cutscenes for a Subspace Emissary?
Any of the fucking cutscenes for character reveals during Smash 4 were so great in quality. So that level of quality for the cutscenes, and like even in Brawl, the cutscenes were astounding on the Wii.
Yeah, they were cool.
So, like, even if they were still at that level, I'm damn impressed. Fucking...
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, there's no voice... You don't need voice actors, because the whole fucking Subspace Emissary was silent in terms of voices.
Yep. Yeah.
I said voices.
But if there were voices, then that would be fine.
Exactly.
There's a lot of characters that have voices.
Exactly.
Like Bayonetta and Snake.
Snake,
Marth,
all the
all
Pokemon.
the Fire Emblem characters.
Like, you have Mewtwo who can talk psychically, and Mario, and everything like that. So, like...
Marth can speak English.
Yes, he can speak English now. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like it. Anyway, we should probably wrap it up here soon.
Smash is great.
We're going on 2 hours.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I can't see it being bad.
In the end, I don't care. Microsoft, Sony, fucking Nintendo, we won as people. Like, fucking...
That's so fucking dumb.
I don't... Still.
No,
like,
okay.
I don't care.
It's good to say. It's
like,
good to say that a company won, okay? Honestly, I think Microsoft won because of a lot of stuff.
I would agree. Sony's was weak, and I didn't feel like we got enough out of Nintendo. Smash was fucking great, but I don't think we got enough out of Nintendo. Like,
right.
I'm not surprised we didn't hear anything about Metroid Prime 4, but I would have liked to. No Pikmin 4, no Star Fox, no other obscure series, no Mother 3 announcement, no Animal Crossing or anything like that. But
Dylan's Rolling Western, the greatest video game franchise of all time.
But to be fucking honest, these past like 2-3 years have been phenomenal for games.
Yeah.
Like,
not so much for E3 though.
don't give a shit about E3. I'm talking about games in
general.
general.
I'm more stating that the game's fine. I'll put that. But recently, the past 2-3 years, just for the presentations and the companies bringing their stuff to us and saying, okay, this is what we've got. The past 3 years have kind of sucked.
Yeah, but I've noticed the way especially Nintendo, where they're hey. With their directs and shit like that,
yes.
Nintendo's don't need to be as spectacular because they supply their hype with directs throughout the year.
Correct.
So most of their shit, all of the shit they showed was just more information about the stuff we knew that was already coming out.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm gonna be the odd one out just because maybe I'm that biased. I'm gonna go probably. I want to say Nintendo.
I can understand.
But I might be super biased because I'm so ingrained in the Smash community. I'm so ingrained in the Fire Emblem community. I'm so ingrained in these different games that they've bringing me. Nintendo in general. I'm just in there.
I agree.
I have to go Nintendo.
Nintendo and Microsoft are up there. I have to go with Microsoft because of sheer games, but Nintendo because it's my life.
Yeah.
The problem with the Nintendo Direct was that Smash carried it like crazy.
Mm-hmm. We got 20 minutes of
Smash. The Smash stuff was amazing.
Yes, it was.
It was mind-blowingly awesome.
See, I was really excited.
So that's fine.
I was really excited for Fire Emblem though. So that was my
Fire
other
Emblem
point
too,
is that I knew Smash was coming. So I was like, okay, you're probably gonna give me Fire Emblem. I'm hoping you're giving me Fire Emblem, and they did, and that was my turning point. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you talked to me before Nintendo's conference, I would have told you Microsoft.
Yeah,
but because
there wasn't really much to look forward to with Nintendo other than Smash.
Because they told me about Fire Emblem, I turned. So
I think that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
E3 was fucking
good.
Great.
E3
good
overall.
E3.
Yeah.
I'm excited for things to come.
Yes.
Yep. I guess we'll see you guys later. Let us know if you like little podcast things like this, because we'd be happy to do more.
You can find us all on Twitters.
The Twitters.
Everywhere.
Yep. Twitter. Follow us on Twitch.
Twitch under the
subscribe
same name
to
here.
this video.
Exactly. We've got some stuff in the pipelines.
My pipeline is currently clogged. So we're.
Mine is extremely slow. Mine's extremely slow due to learning and laziness.
And I work most of my week away now, so.
Yeah, so it's slow, but we're doing what we can. We'll have some videos out for you guys, so don't worry about it.
Very soon.
If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna turn my AC and fan back on so I can stop dying.
Yeah, me too.
Same. I'm actually wet with sweat. My shirt smells like shit. Oh, fuck.
I have been soaking. Halfway into this thing, I'm taking my headphones off and hovering them over my ears.
I can smell my balls.
And that's where we cut.
That's where we cut.
I can.
Just stop.
Smash cut. The end. Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you.